Hi everyone, Chris and Tanya, Clutter Reduction Junk Removal in Southeast Florida. We are here at a property cleanout for a realtor we've done some work for in the past, along with her husband, who's also a realtor. We are just kind of looking around real quick to kind of get an idea of what's going on. We're going to go ahead and start bagging, and while Tanya does that, I am going to start moving out a couple of things. We did bring the trailer with us because we just went to the dump. We saw Accountant 2 today, great movie. So while she's doing that, I'm gonna grab a few things, try to get some of the metal and whatnot. It's not a huge job, but there is a aspect of it of a shed in the backyard that's full of stuff and it's all ingrown and stuff. In the actual rooms though, each room's probably no more than, half a truck each. I think I quoted 3 loads total for this whole job. So shouldn't be too shabby. Gonna go ahead and show you what it looks like real quick and then we'll get started. So living room, by the way, this whole thing is one piece, which is super stupid. So you've got that couch. It is not a sleeper sofa. Chest in the middle, chair, recliner chair, coffee table, miscellaneous needs to get bagged up. 2 little bookcases, a little buffet table, a couple of chairs, this little desk. The appliances all stay. All the cabinets are full. Refrigerator's empty. We have a closet in one of these, this one. So a couple of supplies, not a big deal. Same thing in the bathroom, just a few things in the cabinets and the over the toilet rack. This is the bedroom, queen bed, box spring, couple of chairs, desk, little dresser, another dresser. When I was giving the estimate, there was a box of Star Wars cards up here. I was hoping it would still be here, but it looks like the sun took it. It's okay, it's all right, it's fine. And here, this is the office, desk, miscellaneous, little bookshelf stacked up, miscellaneous, little chest, miscellaneous. So nothing crazy inside, honestly. Pretty straightforward job. We did just find a PlayStation, which is pretty cool. Final Fantasy for the Game Boy. No real big games, except for Final Fantasy. But that's pretty neat. I haven't had a PlayStation in a long time. Are you excited, Tanya?
Yes, excited to get started.
There's nothing really in the backyard other than the shed, which isn't too far away. It's probably just gonna bring our trash cans with us tomorrow and we'll just run trips out. Coffee maker, we make some coffee while we're working. So we're gonna get started. shed. It's hot in here and it's overgrown. So we're pretty much more than halfway done with the shed. Tanya is running things back and forth. We're going through the house because they're painting the other house. So we're just making sure nothing's leaking. This is what we have left here. We're leaving the roofing material behind. I'm sure this is gonna be heavy because it's full. We got about a third of the trailer left, which is the perfect amount for what's in here. And that's it. Everything else in the house is done. Tanya went ahead and swept everything. So I'm sweating. That's gonna pretty much be it. Once we're done here, we'll do a final walkthrough, take our pictures, take our video, and that'll be it. Inside here, there's a rake to the side. We're basically just gonna kind of rake everything to the corner and push it off on the side. If I have a trash can, I'll put it in there. But yeah, this is like kind of overgrown, and like the grass and the weeds grew into this because of what's above me. So there are some roofing materials. I don't know if I already mentioned that, but I just told the realtor that I couldn't see them when I gave the estimate, so we're gonna leave those behind. Otherwise, everything else should be okay. And I believe I see a trash can in here, which is good because we could use a trash can. I just have like 1.5 years left. So I'm gonna get back to work. Tanya is struggling to pull the Costco cart through the door with all the bags stacked on it. I don't think she's very happy right now. All right, shed's all done. Roofing material stays. Now that is a wrap. It's all closed up. We are full on the trailer. The truck bed is full of metal. It's also sitting low, which means my scrapper should get a good amount of money out of it. We are all done in here. Gonna go ahead and lock everything up. Put the security measures in place. Open up all the cabinets. We'll take our pictures. This is the stuff we're hanging on to. Get this out real quick. That wire I'm gonna keep here just because it's wired into the house. That is our load. Very full, plus the truck bed. So now we go get our Cleanout meal, which is at Kabuki. If you have that in your area, it's a Thai and sushi restaurant. We always get the same things. So that's where we're heading to once we go home and shower and change. But that's pretty much everything. Tanya went ahead and swept all the rooms. Bathroom's all done. That's stuff. We're not taking bleach, we're not taking the gasoline, and we're not taking the paint. So everything else is done. They didn't tell me anything about the attic, so I'm not touching it. Let's go ahead and put this back up to 80 so we don't blow it out. Let's do auto. So once this is out, that's it. Close the blinds. Close these blinds too. And actually, I'll leave it open while I take pictures. And then we'll close it shut so people can't see inside. And stuff like this. It's subtle, but people peek inside and see an empty house and then it gets watered all of a sudden. So this is everything. Boy, this is gonna be a big project for anyone who comes in here and does renovations. Figure they're gonna tear up all the floors, which actually should be pretty easy. These are like the little sticky adhesive tiles. So tear up the floors. I don't know, I guess you clean it or polish the concrete, put down some laminate flooring, tear out the baseboards, replace those, clean the walls, and go ahead and do a good paint job. Probably take down these shutters. My dad would love these shutters. He would keep them and stain them and make use of them, but most people nowadays don't. Swap out the blinds, tear out the whole kitchen, put in all new stuff. They'll probably tear down this wall and open it up. I'm just spitballing. This is what I would all do if I had the money for it. Yeah, I gotta get a real good cleaning in here. We also think there's a potential, there might be termites in one of the, oh shit. Oh, come on. Close enough. In the kitchen, there's a whole baseboard missing. You can see piping behind it, so we think there might be termites. But if that's not the case, I would love to see this place when they're done cleaning it up. But we're gonna go put this away and that'll be it. All right, final walkthrough. Chemicals are not taking. Water heaters in this closet. Empty. This was the bedroom. Empty. Bathroom empty. This was the office. Closet's empty. That's the other water heater. Turn off all the lights. I'm gonna leave the doors open actually so I can air out. We changed the AC back. Light, kitchen. Everything's all done. Fridge has been cleaned out and freezer. This is what we were talking about. You can see like the pipe back there. Other way. All right, put the key back in the lockbox and that'll be everything. We'll leave the porch light on. Cool. Put the key back in the lockbox. And then we get out of here. People haul ass down this road. It's a residential neighborhood and they're flying by every single time. It's crazy. This is the neighbor's trash. Here's our lockbox here.